Hello and good evening, everyone. This is Lou Sansevero, or Scuba Lou, as most of my clients know me. And I wanted to record this video from Times Square. If you notice, I'm in Times Square here. It is great. Look at all these buildings over here, and look, there's a stop sign over there, and Reuters. This is the Times Square place to be in New York. Anyway, I wanted to make this recording and personally thank all the people that came to my client appreciation party last night. Man, I'll tell you what, we started at 4:30 in the afternoon. First guest showed up at 4:15. That was Dave Marvel and his beautiful wife Sheila, and I knew that he was going to be early. He's an inspector that does a lot of inspections for my buyer clients. And one thing I tell you about Dave Marvel, he's always early. Always. One thing you should know about me, I'm always a little bit late, you know. But, and then, as the night went on, all of a sudden, 5 o'clock, 5:30, we started getting throngs of people coming in that front door. As a matter of fact, my dog, Kobe, ran outside and was greeting everybody on their way in. It was fantastic. Everybody came in, and we had them put on name tags, and we had them fill out a little card for a raffle. And, they just proceeded to come in. I introduced people around as they came in to other people that were in their neighborhood or that, I thought they should know. And I was running back and forth to the front door, greeting new people. And it just seemed like they just kept on coming in. As a matter of fact, I had 50 people in my house. 50! I was counting seats at about 4 o'clock. And I came up with 42 seats. And I was like, where are 50 people going to sit? 54 actually, but I had 2 cancellations. So it got whittled down to 50. But I was lucky that some people were standing at the bar a mile and I, and some people were standing inside the kitchen, gathering around the appetizers. It was fantastic. My wife, Janet, she just is an amazing, amazing party planner and chef. And she was planning this thing. I mean, for 2.5 weeks, she has immersed herself and came up with what I thought was the best party that I've ever thrown and ever been to. Really creative things, balloons and giveaways, little things we gave away at the table in the front when people left to take with them. The raffle was my idea. I asked some of my vendors, some of my preferred partners, to bring a gift. And, I had some gift certificates to headquarters down in Parish. That's Jeannie Kane. She's a barber, traditional men's barber, by the way. I love that place. They don't really handle women as much. But you can go down there and get a great haircut. See, I just got mine cut. And she'll even give you a real nice razor shave, like a handheld razor shave. Also, she does facials and body wraps and all kinds of healthy products to help you. I would definitely check the place out. And we had Dave Marvel from Piece of Home Home Inspections. Dave and his wife Sheila. I've been working with Dave now for probably about 8 years in the 10 years that I've been down here. And Dave is fantastic. He's one of the most detailed-oriented guys that I know. And his wife Sheila is, I just love her. She's so easy to deal with, very smart technically, and they just do a great job. I do recommend them to everyone that I work with as a buyer. Even people that buy new construction. Dave had a conversation with one of my current clients, Angela and Sean Miller. Sean, see, I didn't say Josh, who are buying a new home. And I put them together because I feel that even though you get a warranty on a new home, they're building them so fast. There's no way that they can be inspected properly. So I recommended that Sean and Angela speak with Dave about doing inspections throughout the process. Slab is put down, the walls are put up, even from the blueprint stage to make sure that everything is okay. Especially with a lot of what I'm hearing out there with new construction, and this happened back in 05 and 06, is that they're building them so fast, they're not doing good jobs on it. And the subs that they're hiring are just not up to the task. Some of the other vendors I had here, Rick Cook from Keystone Remodeling. Rick is my neighbor, actually, lives 2 houses down, and his lovely wife, Marcia. And Rick is he does remodeling. I mean, he's like a, you ever see that guy Norm on TV? You know, the guy that was from This Old House? He was the guy that helped the guy on This Old House as a carpenter, and then he got his own show. That's Rick. Rick is he's just a custom carpenter guy. He can do remodels in the kitchens and bathrooms. He's done some fantastic, wonderful stuff in the neighborhood and on the Key. I'm so happy that he was able to attend. Another vendor was my good friend and neighbor, Danny Gibbs, and his wife Guliz, or Lizzie as she was called last night. Nobody could figure out who Lizzie was, by the way. And Danny, he's Ritz-Craft Pools and Spas, and Danny does pools and cages and, pool coverings, if you have to resurface your pool. Pool decks, he does, he can do stone decks, he can do thin set brick sets, decks, and he can do, anything related to a pool. I highly recommend Danny too. He's done some work for one of my clients. Did this huge, like 40-foot wide by 30-foot long, or the other way around, 40 by 30-foot lanai for a good friend of mine and client, Ken Chin. And it's amazing. It's like a football field. It really is amazing. See, who else came as a vendor last night? Oh, we had Tom Zaharakis from Fairfield Lending. Tom was there just for a little while. I don't think he was feeling too well last night, but I have worked with Tom now for about 4 years. He is the go-to guy for me, for any of my buyer clients. And even anybody who comes in with a different lender, I always like them to talk to Tom so that I know that they're being told the truth from the other people that are approving them. And Tom is a guy that performs miracles. He has gotten some people out of some deep holes and closed deals that I never thought would close. So thank you, Tom, for coming and donating a gift. And let's see, I'm trying to think of any other vendors, if I missed anybody out there. If I missed you, I'm sorry. I do appreciate you coming out, and we had such a great time. But most of all, I wanted to thank my past clients and current clients who showed up. And there were a lot of you there, and I think that it was so nice to have you all meet each other. The one thing I knew you'd all have in common was me. I knew you wouldn't know each other from anybody, but I knew some of you would like to meet each other because you were in the same neighborhood, same, a lot of you bought in parish, and that's what you had in common. So it was nice to see that happening, and I hope that some of you develop some relationships that will continue on. I really hope that. And it was a great night. We didn't stop until midnight last night. From 4:30 to midnight, we had company. And finally, at the stroke of midnight, we were alone, and then the real work started, and my wife wanted, she doesn't let the house, she doesn't want it sitting around and having any evidence of a party going on. So we had to get the house back to normal, and we worked until 2 o'clock in the morning and finished that up, and then just watched a little TV for a half hour and went to sleep. I mean, we slept until 11. It was great to get the rest. But, why did I do it? Why did I hold a client appreciation party? A lot of people told me it was a great idea. They said they've never seen something like this before. They thought it was wonderful that I invited, past clients over. My family was there, friends, vendors. And the bottom line is that that's really what I want to be. That's the value I want to give to all of you. I want to be the guy that brings you all together, okay? I want to be the guy that when you need something, you ask me, I put you together with someone who's reliable, who's fair in their pricing, and most importantly is trustworthy, shows up on time, gets the work done to your specifications, okay, and gets it done in the time that they say they're going to do it. So that's what I am. That's the value I want to offer to you. For the people who are my preferred vendors and partners in business, I just want to tell you that I'm here for you. I want to put you together with my clients, not just once when you sell them, when they sell or buy something, not just that one time, but on a continuous basis. Because people always need professional advice, professional help, repairs and service that you can help them out with, that you can recommend other people to. And I want all of you, my friends and my family and my clients, that if you work with someone, a professional, who you think is outstanding, has done such a great job. One of those people that you say, you want to refer to somebody, give them my name, okay? Or even better, give me their name and contact information. Let me put them in my database of people, my database of preferred vendors. And I'll refer them to all my other clients and friends. And we'll help them with their business, okay? Any questions you have about anything, ask me, because I have so many connections. I want to be of value of all of you, to all of you, okay? That's what I'm here for. And ultimately, in return, what I'm looking for is I want to build my business strictly on referral basis. Now, what that means to me is that the trust that I've built with all of you, the service that I provided, that I believe is world-class service, and I hope that you all agree with me. I want you to be able to refer your family, your friends, the people you go to church with, your co-workers. I want you to be able to refer them to me with confidence that they're going to be treated with the same respect, the same urgency, and the same world-class service is going to be provided to them as I provided for you. Okay? And always trust me that I will take care of them as if they are my own family. And that's where I want to get my business from. And I've dealt with so many of you over the last few years that I know that I can build a business and sustain my own life modestly. I'm looking to have a modest life with my wife and enjoy my life. I'm not looking to, be the top 1%. I'm just a guy that wants to lead a good life and have some good friends. So, I would love for you all to, when you hear of somebody talking about real estate, or a friend, family member, coworker, people at church are talking about buying or selling their home, first thing I want you to think of is me. And the way I want you to get me a referral is just like this. I'm going to give you just get one of my business cards, not many, okay? And you keep that business card in your pocket, and you leave it there, and you never take it out. Never take it out. And what you do is, when you have someone that's interested in real estate services, instead of you telling them about me and giving them my information, tell them about me and ask them for permission for me to call them, contact them, and get me their personal information, their phone number, their name, and I will call them. As soon as you call me, I'll be on the phone to call them. And I will promise you they'll get the same world-class service that you have all come accustomed to. And in conclusion, I just want to say I hope everybody had a good time. I had people there asking me, how often are you going to do this? Are you going to do this every month? I was like, what, are you crazy? If you knew what my wife and I did, it took us 3 weeks to plan. And we did, I was busy with work, and she did nothing but work on this party. And I probably spent, after work, and spent another 8 hours a day working on it and planning it. So that means I'd only have a month not planning a party. So the answer is no, I'm not going to do it monthly. Okay? However, I am open to doing it quarterly. I said annual on my invitations, but I'm thinking I'd love to do this every quarter. And I really enjoyed having everybody over, and you're all such a great group of people. I realized how blessed I was last night. And I told my friends, I says, pick any people out of here, any couple, any family. And I can tell you the connection that I have with them. And I can tell you everything about that family, about each member of the family, what their likes are, what they do for a living, what brought them here, where they came from. It's like I realized how involved and committed to people I become, to the point that I almost feel like they are part of my family. So you all are part of my family. And let's face it, family helps family, so let's help each other. All right? I hope you like my Times Square presentation here. This is the first time I'm trying this. So this is Scuba Lou signing out. And thanks again. I had a great time, and I'm sure you did too. Bye-bye.